Children's laureate who grew up in Harrow says access to libraries influenced his own career. A BBC investigation has found councils have stopped running hundreds of libraries in the UK since 2016. In London, more than 400 library staff jobs have been lost. Jessica Yore reports from a library in Harrow which has been taken over by the local community.
So keep that smile, keep that smile.
More than just a place to read.
Let's give a nice massage.
This community-run library in Harrow offers exercise classes,
Let's go up.
therapies,
Exhale.
and a warm, safe space to visit. Today, it's a lifeline for many in the community.
I'm retired now and I'm a carer for my mother-in-law who's 87. So it's really crucial for my mental well-being.
I'm a cancer survivor, so I have to be quite careful how I do exercise. And for me, the chair yoga was absolutely brilliant.
Look left, tongue left, right. See, even I get confused.
We only live very locally, so it's easier for me to bring him on his wheelchair and he can do a bit of exercises, getting him out of the house.
2 more times, the other leg.
But I'd barely talk to anybody like face to face. It's only via telephone. And when I heard about places like this, I think, it's wonderful.
The community really.
But in 2014, the council took the decision to close the library. That's when volunteers stepped in and took it over.
The reason for closure was funding. At the time, there was no idea of running it. It was a question of making a protest and thinking whoever shouts the loudest will get saved. Unfortunately, that didn't work. So the next step was, okay, we'll run it ourselves without knowing how to run a library or anything. I wanted to save it because North Harrow doesn't have anything else. Apart from the shops, all the banks are gone, all the supermarkets are gone. The only two things that were here was the library and the post office.
A BBC investigation has found 173 libraries across the UK have stopped being run by councils since 2016, with most of them going on to close.
Elbow over right.
In London specifically, over 400 library staff jobs have been lost, and 99 libraries have had their opening hours reduced. Children's author Michael Rosen, who grew up in Harrow and spent his childhood in its libraries, has been campaigning to protect them.
Every time I hear of a library being closed, I find it absolutely horrifying. And when I hear that hundreds, if not over 1,000 libraries have closed, this seems to me to be like a decimation of our cultural entitlement. I just feel so sad, mixture of sad and angry. I'm sangry, that's what I am, sad and angry about this, that this wonderful facility that we've had and perhaps taken for granted has been eroded, just bit by bit, taking it away from us.
The government said public libraries play an important role in communities by providing spaces for people from all walks of life to access books, work and learn. We recognise the pressures they face and are committed to giving stability back to local councils, so services such as these can best meet the needs of their communities. Jessica Yore, BBC London.